So Danny, first of all, can I get your reaction to the team sheet you've just been shown there?
Yeah, very impressed. Never a doubt there was going to be a good squad put together, and the fans have done really well and picked a great squad. So, be another few faces revealed in May, and then finally pick the final 17 come the end of the month.
Yeah, it looks very strong. Obviously, there's a lot of great Australian and Kiwi players in Super League, and the team that the fans have chosen and Brian McLennan looks very strong, and it's what we've been calling for a few years now as an England team. We want a competitive mid-season game, and by the looks of that squad I think we'll definitely get one.
You've got that jersey now that you've talked so much about playing for, what do you make of that as well?
Yeah, very impressed. The jersey's great. There's a lot of Kiwi in here, which is good. Aussie's got a little bit represented, but on the game day, hopefully we'll have your flag, what country you're representing, and those little small things make a big difference to the players and and their mindset on the game, and that they were representing their country at the end of the day.
You're saying that there's some real talent in this Exiles side. Is there anyone in particular looking forward to coming up against it on an almost international game?
Yeah, probably Bedsy really. I mean, obviously for what he's achieved in Australia and coming to play with us, and then obviously a big friend now and a big mate, and then to go up against someone who you really respect's going to be interesting. And like I said before, the team's littered with great players and players that have played for Australia, Origin, and it's going to be a very tough test for the England team.
What's it like within the Leeds camp? Is there a fair bit of banter flying back and forth, or do you think that'll come closer to the game? Yeah,
I mean, obviously there's been a lot of talk about it and stuff, and but I reckon as the game approaches and you get an idea whether you're going to be involved in the game or not, I think that's when the banter and the jokes and I probably won't speak to Bedsy for a few days if we are both involved in the game. So it'll be interesting. But like I said before, it's real great for the England team now to be getting a competitive game in mid-season.
Just how tough a test do you think it'll be for the England boys?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a very tough game. I know from speaking to Danny Buderus that all the lads that are going to be involved are taking it really serious, like an international match, and I think that's what we need to make it. We need to make it as a real standard, so it sets the England team up for the Four Nations at the end of the year. And in Australia they play the Origin games, they play the mid-season test against the Kiwis, and they've got a little bit more match intensity coming towards the back end of the season. I think that's what we need.
There's a lot of players that I've played with before, but players that, especially like Craig Fitzgibbon and Steve Menzies, who I've played a bit of footy with over the years, but and then you look at the younger blokes like a Rengie Chase and players like that are full of enthusiasm and high skilled, and those few blokes, and the older than you, it's going to be a good mix.
McGuire, Peacock, that look forward.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad to be back playing at the minute. Obviously, with the injury I got at the end of last season, this season I didn't expect too much. Really, I just wanted to get back playing, get back enjoying it, and hopefully, if everything goes to plan, and if I can get a little bit of form running up to the middle of June, hopefully I can be involved in the game. If not, hopefully involved in the Four Nations at the end of the season.